What up? I didn't realize I was live already. Oh my gosh. Let me check to see what we got here. Ah! Okay. Get my cool light. I'm red. Oh, what's going on here? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Get a lot of static in there. Hell yeah. Whoa! There goes my head. There's my microphone too. But I can fix that. There we go. Cool. So, yeah, I was on a little bit of a hiatus, I guess you could call it. Let me get my hat. I feel like naked without it. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, we've been taking a hiatus. I'm back though, and trying to make the best things. What can I say? What can I say? Just get back here to. Yep. Okay. So. Yeah, I didn't think there was gonna be anybody on, anybody chatting, especially this time. But I'm just gonna do some readings and get the messages that are coming out for you guys. I hope that'll help you. Yeah. Welcome to my channel again for the second time. I've been out for a while, so anybody tuning back in, greatly appreciate you for still sticking around. Before we get started with all this jazz, I just wanted to make an announcement saying, you know, I'm going to be here more often. I'm making more of a commitment to stay here and be here and do the things I'm supposed to be doing, even though I haven't been because I'm getting scolded for it. So, without further ado, let's get some cards here, and we'll get started. Sorry for working on the quality too, so it'll be good later. But see if I can get some. See what that looks like. Alrighty. Straight messages for the signs of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. We're gonna have a different bunch of messages. It's gonna be for a lot of you. For some of you, there's gonna be some specific messages I'm hearing, and there's gonna be a roundup too for the next week. I'm hearing. I guess I'm just gonna go with what they're telling me. Another reason I was out too is because I've been getting a lot of activations and things and realizations, and my life has not been the same as it was when I started this whole thing. So I guess I did need to take a little break, but yeah, first card. The Six of Cups. Somebody could be overgiving. I'm getting a message. Someone needs to slow their roll, meaning you're giving too much to a situation that spirits told you, or your guys have told you many times before. This is not going to work. It might be a different person, but it could be the same scenario, right? So, self-love, I heard, but like I also heard, I didn't. It was like mixed in there. What were you guys trying to say? Oh, it's how you view yourself. So it's like this bad narrative, right? Bad narratives are something that will bring you down and make you make wrong decisions. It's darker energy trying, or not darker, but you know, negative energy trying to take you off your path. And giving back to yourself is really going to help that, because you essentially have to forget who you were in order for this new phase, this new cycle to start manifesting. Really, it's like you're there right at the tip, but like there's some stuff that you need to leave at the door before you walk through. So make that wish. Extra major arcana in this deck. Say it's called the Well. It's about this person uses divination. They have like a pendulum right here, but I see it as though like they're more waiting for something to happen, right? And that's indicative of like what we were just talking about. You can't be waiting for something to happen in a sense of it being different, like right, like you said, you've been doing this before, yeah. Sorry, I'm like, this is how I get the information. I can speak up too. I'm sorry, I'll articulate for whoever's trying to understand what I'm saying. But this is all about making a wish, making it twice, and not manifesting something that you don't want from the past, even though it looks like it's in a different bread bowl, right? So that was like one message. Strength. And you could be dealing with a Leo, but there's somebody pulling their card. You could be a Leo watching this, or a Scorpio. If you're trying to win with a Scorpio, or just a water sign in general, if you're dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, I see this taking a little bit more strength. And this person has their guard up, and they did something that they thought was right, but it was actually they were wrong, and they're trying to play it out to the end. So if you've been trying to consult this person in such a way that it's not toxic, but it's causing them to be triggered, reframe your words and hold back and just be there. If you love this person, especially if you're in a romantic relationship with this person, just have the patience it's going to take and the strength it's going to take to be able to deal with this. Now, on the offhand too, you could be I'm hearing another message is that you are a Leo or fire sign that is in a predicament with a Scorpio, and you might have done some things that they did not see, and you're sitting there contemplating it, and you're like, man, I didn't really mean to do that, but what? But I couldn't help it. I couldn't help what that was being offered. Now this might cause an end to your situation. I think you know that. But you're going to be moving on past that towards... it's teaching you something about your wisdom. It's giving you a gift about that too. Yeah, it's teaching you something about your home life and your family life. If you were thinking about reaching out to somebody too, I'm hearing about some type of a family or home, maybe you want to move, or you want to maybe you're a water sign that you don't have anybody, or you maybe have a crush on somebody. Don't do that. Don't reach back out to that person that you want to, because that's like the tail end of the energy. Like we're talking about cycles. There's this full moon. It's like I can see it like you're still calling them in with your energy, so stop doing that. Yeah, because then essentially once they got there, if they were to meet you halfway, like they would meet you halfway, but it wouldn't be what you expected, and you'd just be letting yourself down. So noticing that these things, like knowing that these things are they're over for a reason, is going to be a realization that could help you out a lot. Oh wow, talk about the Tower now. Somebody's getting enlightened on a very high level. Somebody's I see you have like a lot of dogs around you, and you work a lot, but I see like hair, and you always get mad about the hair on your clothes. You had something covered in mustard the other day for dinner. I don't know what that means. The Tower and the Emperor. Oh, I'm sorry, the Emperor. I thought it was the Hierophant. Someone's standing firmly in their grounding, knowing that they're right about the situation. And this isn't concluding from the other one. So they were right, and you don't want to accept it. There's a Pisces? You might have Pisces placements. Yeah, there's the same as water signs, any Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or have that in your chart. there's some type of tower moment that's either culminating, or you're right by the precipice, or like it's already happened, and it has to deal with a narcissist. Now, in retrograde, we talk about communication being fucked up and stuff like that, but it also has a tendency to bring back people from the past. This narcissist person could make an appearance in your life, or want to make an appearance in your life. This person disappointed you. You put a good strong forward foot with this person. Like, you wanted to manifest with this person. You saw them as your wish fulfillment, right? But things were going too slow. They didn't work the way you wanted to. I'm hearing you already knew what was going on, but you tried to control the situation. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Even though it was going slow, you thought you could control the situation. You thought, oh, this is like acceptable energy to be working with, but you were mistaken, and it ended up breaking your heart. This might have been a while ago. Yeah, you got an offer of love since then, and you're happy now, but this person, you don't even want them around. Like, at first you thought they were, but now they're like, no. Like, this person went, like, fucked with your mail? They did something that you can't undo. Like, fucked with your kids, or they fucked with something. Your material status, they're calling a job or something like that. They call a job and complain about you, even though they weren't them. Whatever it happened, it was like you felt it, but like it didn't faze you overall. Yeah, you got the justice of the situation. So this could be going back to the same person. This person had it when you broke up with them, like really went apeshit, right? And the justice was like they need to learn their lesson. So like being able to get rid of that resentment towards that person is key here with the justice card, because it's like you don't need that energy anymore. And I see you putting it down. Maybe you thought you did, but it's coming up in the near future. So you need to do like a new moon ritual in the next new moon. Yeah, you can see how they were like a player from the beginning, and they weren't really ready for a commitment. But like you thought that you could change them, so it's like it's kind of like your fault too. Someone's heading towards some money. Yeah, you're getting a gift. This gift is from the universe. It could be somebody that's coming back to, if you feel as though, like, because yeah, this is for somebody that's been alone for a while. Hermit. If you feel as though somebody comes back with an opportunity for money, they're saying to take it. This is a gift from them, but you might not trust it. This is what you've been through. But they're saying, no, don't worry about it, take it, it's for you. Especially if you're dealing with a person that has a patch of missing hair. Yeah, like a patch of missing hair, or like a bald spot. No, I'm not gonna show you mine. Who's laughing? Yeah, you thought that was funny, huh? Can't be so. Oh, well, that one didn't want to come out, but that was weird how it felt. Hangman and the both of them are reverse coming out, and the Fool. So like this is like oh, but they're saying wait. Oh, okay. So something at work's going to happen to where you might be able to up-level yourself at the job. Have you been working there? This is the person that's waiting. This could be another message too. Hold on. No, this is the other one. How do they connect that? Taking the time. Oh, so when this opportunity comes in, it's like wait, because I see why. Because this person does know you from the past, right? And you do have the opportunity to make a lot of money. 10 of Pentacles, Ten of Cups right here. Happiness, home. You can be with this person. But happy home, happy life, all that shit is right at your fingertips. But you have to be enlightened about something, about how you give your energy away. So you could be doing more of this work. You should be getting paid basically down the road more, but like you're splitting it down the road evenly. So you wouldn't be doing anything to give you justice. You would be disjustice. You'd be fucking up your situation basically when you can have it. So just don't overwork and give too much for the situation, because it's like I'm hearing that the abundance is going to come the same way. So like you can't really, you can work harder, but it's just not going to speed anything up. So really take your time here. Yeah, watch your shit grow, because either that too, you can overstep boundaries. I mean, overstep key issues here that you need to pay attention to, because later, like, if you hadn't have seen it in the first place, like you wouldn't have noticed it later, and then like that later could fuck you up down the road. So there's a lot of learning here. So I'm hearing learn something new every day. I always say that to myself, but like I don't hear that usually for this. So that is kind of funny. Maybe they've been telling me that all the time. Yeah. It's learning lessons from your past too, and taking what doesn't serve you, putting it to the side, and applying what does work for you into your future. Yeah, because you're the Queen of Wands. You're a self-made person. So whatever you're doing is like, it's like maybe your home business, but either or, it's like you're totally calling the shots in this one. This is for somebody that's really structured in their life. I'm hearing that you have like you mind all your P's and Q's. You organize a lot. You might even be a little bit OCD. I see a collection. You might be a collector of some sort. Maybe Disney stuff. I don't know. I just see a collection of something. Maybe somebody around you does flexibly. There's some happy like there's some trauma in the past in your early childhood that is shining through during this time. It's been exposed to you already, and somebody was brought out of the woodwork to do some type of karmic retribution bullshit, but you weren't having it. I don't think you saw it, or you might have seen the person, but like you didn't realize you're still hurt from that, and you didn't realize what it was. It's actually an opportunity. Six of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is six. Now, there's this feeling of lack that made you overlook this situation. So I'm feeling as though the situation was something had to do with money. Maybe this person owed you money or something like that from the past, and you were closed mouth. Well, closed mouths don't make closed mouths don't get fed. So holding back in the situation when even though you probably were sitting there and thinking it, like whatever it was, like you didn't say it, trying not to stir the boat or something like that, trying to rock the boat. But essentially it fucked you in the ass because like. Well, it didn't really yet, but like they're saying you need to learn from this. So like, okay, so if you're gonna have, the doors are open for this situation. I think it's for somebody that still has an opportunity. It's not like this person walked out of your life, and you're expecting them to say something, but that's not the way things work. Because then you're just gonna build a resentment when they feel as though like, oh, well, they don't know, or they probably even thinking that far ahead, you know. So it's like. You standing up for yourself in this new cycle. I keep saying new cycle, but like I guess a lot of you have new cycles. I didn't get that in pre-shuffle. There's somebody for just having like okay, so you're married, and you have one child. I want to say it's a dude, but it could be girl or guy. I'm hearing divine masculine, but we both carry those traits. So. You have a hard time dealing with people that they come in promising one thing and then they do another. It's indicative of like showing like who's showing up for the party, right? So if you send out an invitation to a bunch of people that are all having a party, and you invite everybody, right? Not just your friends, everybody. Like who do you think is gonna come? There's gonna be people that you don't want, people that you do want, and in between. So it's really putting out that narrative of what you're willing to expect and what you're not willing, or what you're willing to take and what you're not willing to take. It's boundaries. You keep allowing this into your life. Yeah, people that come in there and they promise you the world, but at the same time, they have more of their fucking problems. Like, how do you expect them to even perform when like you're giving your shit away, right? It's like it's a double-edged sword here, but like without any benefactor or like any knife. It's like a ghost is holding a knife on a double-edged sword. It's a weird analogy, but the well again in the world. Make a wish, you know, make it twice. I'm here. Oh, okay, so it's easy for you to get it. You guys. I don't want to say your guys are telling me this because they won't. But I feel as though, like, if you just start acting and stop resisting. What? That was a ring. That's all was for that one. That was somebody that was weird. Yeah, they switched that one. Okay, so no, it was the same as stuff. I'm getting confused. If you're dealing with people that are coming in and out of your life, and it's making you like, am I ever gonna feel content? Am I ever gonna meet somebody, my real true person? And this is all indicative of like me, like how I was before. Was like I was always looking for an escape through other people or alcohol or drugs or like whatever it was, and I never really like sat down and just said, you know what, I'm gonna do this for me. But once I did, and I stopped getting in relationships, I stopped, you know, like just outwardly putting myself out there as opposed to like going inside there, in and out. Yeah. It changed my life. It really did. You know, I could spend long periods of time by myself and not really give a shit. Whereas as opposed to like I used to have to be entertained all the time. It's kind of lame. Or at least I didn't even know that at the time. Now I can say it, but at the time I didn't even know it. Whoops. Yeah, that's cool. No, okay, so the Eight of Cups is like a long journey too, in my eyes. And when it's upside down, to me it's like, the world's coming, like, you can make this shit move along fast, and the well came out again too. So it's like, if you make a wish, your guys are right there to help you push this forward and make all the manifestations happen. It's just, you might be like a little bit so used to old ways that like you don't even know how to deal with energy. So they're like, yeah, there's a lot of inner conflict and things are coming fast at you because you're being forced to change. So just buckle up for the ride, because like, and I'd say take notes, because shit's gonna be flying by like crazy. Some things are unhappy in someone's situation. They're really in a situation where you're female and you're sticking with a guy, and this person is not good for you. Yes, lovers. Okay, so there's a third party, and you really love this person, but you need to come to the realization that this person's gonna just do it again and again. Yeah, they're going around with their fucking wang stick, and they're not acting accordingly. They're very distrustful, distasteful. But I'm hearing that you almost feel like you deserve this for some reason. I don't know, because like some karmic shit. But like, this is not the truth. Like, you've already paid for that, and your guys want you to. You guys don't want you. My guys are telling me that it'd be a good idea. Maybe reiterate that. That you really go ahead and look at where you're trying to plant seeds, because the Eight of Cups again is a long journey. And with that well, if you're planning yourself a long journey, I mean, you could just plan a shorter journey and get the same outcome. So why would you be wanting to waste your time on Earth when our life is so short anyways? Anyways, if you like what I was doing here, please tune in again. I'm going to be doing the next rounds here in a second. Hope you all have a good night. And yeah, hey Joy, how's it going? I'll be tuning in to the next ones. I'm going to do, so that was the water signs. And the next is going to be... we'll do earth signs, okay? Tune in, I'll be there right in a little bit. Take it easy. Thank you, Joy. Thank you.